show about how to enjoy your dogs and your backyard. Because if you have big dogs, it might be digging holes in your backyard, and that's no fun when you're trying to have a lovely yard and still have lovely dogs. So I recommend getting your yard back, and the way you can do that is by sectioning off your yard, one for the dogs, one for you and the family. And I recommend using the no-dig fence, which is available at Lowe's. Each section of the fence panels are about $17 each, and I'll go through a short scenario, an example yard of how much this would cost to section off your backyard. With each fence panel, you'll buy one post for each panel, and then for each string of posts that you have, you'll buy one more post so that you can close off that string of panels. Each post is like $3.50, so I just rounded it up to $4 for this scenario. The great thing about this no-dig fence is that you can reposition it at any time. You can just use the claw of a hammer, and while you have it upside down under the head of the post, you can just tap it from the bottom, and the posts come right back out of the ground with a little bit of effort. And then you can make the angles turn at any point, because those posts just slide down a series of rings between each fence panel, and it makes it really convenient to section off portions of the yard, whether you just want to section off a garden or whether you want to section it off for your dogs to have a portion of the yard. You can also add a gate, so that way the dogs, we can let them out the back door and they can roam in the portion that you've given them. And then if you want to go to your portion of the gate, you can just lift up a latch and then close it back down, keeping the dogs in their section, and then you can go off and enjoy your section of the yard. So it's quite enjoyable. Alright, so this is the scenario of an example yard. In this example, you can see the portion of the home is in brown. You have an existing vinyl fence in this example that circles the back of the yard. There's a shed there, there's a concrete patio, and then we have sectioned this off into a dog yard and then your backyard for you and your family. This scenario has two sections of fence. One string of fence is just one panel, and then the other string has 9 panels. So that's a total of 10 panels for 30 feet of fence. 10 panels at $17 each is $170. 10 posts for each one of those panels is $4 each, for a total of $40. Since you have 2 strings of fence in this scenario, one string of 1 and one string of 9, you have to buy 2 extra posts to close off those fences, and that's an extra $8. One additional gate latch, which is pivoting with that yellow dot right there. You just lift up that latch there, and then you can pivot out to the left, and that gives you access to your backyard. And then you can keep your dogs in the dog yard, or you can bring them back with you if you watch them, so they're not digging holes. But that's how it would work. And then this setup would cost about $222 plus tax, and I overestimated on a couple things, just by a little bit. So about $222 is just about right. So that's how you would do it to get in your backyard. And finally, you can enjoy your yard again and still love those hole digging dogs. If you like this, please like it and subscribe.